YouTuber. Today we take this video to talk about how to remove a stubborn nuts from the trace of a vehicle. These nuts I only can remove, it's about almost halfway from the trace, so it's stuck over here. So it looks like it's get rusted, both the nuts, so the thread won't go through. So in this case, you look at this example. I give you an example why it gets stubborn here. This is the, okay. This just example is not the things I removed from the vehicle. You can see the thread. It's this shiny part that is originally inside the nut because they are not exposed to moisture, so it's still in good condition. That's why you can back up a few threads. You cannot it didn't get stuck. So but look at here, when the nuts go over here, obviously this is not too bad, but I believe on my vehicle that's way worse than that. So it's get rusted, so it won't go through. That's the reason. But in this case, if you over torque, let's say if you use extension bar, something like those, to give more torque, you're trying to remove this bowl, you may have a chance to just break the bowl, or even the worst thing is this nut you might twist off the trace. Traces, that will be a nightmare. Let's say, for example, in this case, this application here, the nuts behind this, these traces here, if there's no nuts anymore, so you cannot fasten things onto it, that would be a big problem. You have a lot more work to do, to make this repair. So that's the case. You have to be very careful. Don't over twist the bowl. Okay. So obvious. In the beginning, you have to do a lot of cleaning work. For example, you need to blow all the dust or the original. Use a blow gas. To blow all the dust from off. And you use a lot of penetrant, for example, WD-40, to spray on that, even from inside. If you cannot reach, you have to use some special, tubing, like this tubing, and you guide it really carefully, guide it to the holes over here, you just go like this. Just go like this, guide through here, try to spray it, and let it sit for, quite a few minutes to penetrate the rust, to make it soft and later. And then the most important thing, even like all this job you've done, even like that, it's still very stubborn. In this case, my experience, don't use any power gun. You just, use the manual ratchet. Sorry, I can only have one hand. Okay, you have to turn it off. You have to undo it and then tighten again, and undo it and then tighten again. The reason why we do this is because in this case the nut work. Because the nut, obviously, the thread should be fine because it's not exposed to water, right, to moisture, so it should be fine. So the nut actually right now is working as a die nut. It try, while you back off, it try to cut through the rust. In this case, it might create some chips or something like that, just exactly like you tie a thread, or you just tap a thread like that. So in this case, you have to back up a little bit. When you twist off, you tighten a little bit. You twist off, you tighten a little bit and a little bit to get through the rusted part. That's my experience. If remember, don't use any over-torque things to do it. You will break this bowl or twist off this nut. That would be nightmare, okay? Always be patient to do this. That's my idea. Okay, thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye.